What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got a brand new video. So we're going to be going back to our original roots of informational style videos, because the one thing that I definitely enjoy doing more is giving you guys the knowledge, right? Knowledge is key. Books are everything. I don't know. I can't remember the dude's name. Some of you guys might get what I'm talking about. Now, either way, knowledge on what to summon on, in my opinion. We're going to be doing a Final Valley unit versus the New Year's units. New Year's units being, of course, Hashirama and Madara, Final Valley or Anniversary units, whatever you want to call them. So there's that. Like I said, this is going to be my opinion. Feel free to summon on whatever you want, right? You got however many pearls. You got 1 pearl, you got 5 pearls, you got 100 pearls, you got 1,000 pearls. Summon on whatever you'd like. This video is for the people that are unsure of what they want to summon on. You know, might want some advice, or, you know, just some more information. Maybe they don't fully understand the situation that's going on, not fully aware of what's coming out, how things are going to be broken down, and they just kind of want to hear everything before making their decision. Now, regardless, I'm a person, I make mistakes, so everything that I'm going to be saying today is not factual, it's just based on my opinions. So if you think something else, go ahead and do what you want, right? Now, moving forward, what are we going to be talking about today? The Final Valley banner, which I don't have the banner image for, that features Naruto and Sasuke versus Madara and Hashirama, who are the new units. Why would you want to summon on one over the other? Well, first of all, if you want to summon, like for me, I think this Hashirama art is beautiful, and I think he's amazing. Like, woo, that is just nice. Can't go wrong with that, right? And there's things like that before. Like, I really like Shisui and Itachi. Not Itachi. Like, I love Shisui as a character. I love Nagato as a character. So it's like, I will summon for those units, even if they might not be the best, because I want to summon for them. That's it. Right? There's no real reason besides that. So that might also be a case. If you want to summon for something, why not? Go ahead, summon for it. But now, if you're here for, I want the most efficient way to spend my pearls and to enhance my box, right? I want to be able to beat content easily. Based on, you know, X amount of pearls I have, how should I spend them? Well, the first thing to keep in mind is that don't summon right now, because you have a few days. The 31st at reset is when we'll be getting the banners for Madara Hashirama. Reset, I think, is at 10 in the morning EST, so 7 if you guys are on West Coast, and then I don't know where your time zone is if you're not there. So just keep that in mind. 31st is when we get the new banners. Currently, we only have the Final Valley units, and some people already went ahead and spent. There's nothing wrong with that. But on top of that, keep this in mind. There's 3 banners coming out on that 31st day. The 3 banners will be Madara and Hashirama in one banner, right? This fantasy banner. Then there will be separate banners. Illusion for just Madara and Dream for just Hashirama. Well, what's the difference between the 3? The thing is, this banner has no step-ups. That's it. It's kind of like the Anniversary banner, where both of them are on there, but there's no step-ups. So you can kind of summon and get lucky and get both, but never summon on this banner, right? It's just not worth it. The other thing is, here we go. If you want to summon on these guys, you're going to have to choose. There will be 9 steps, but you will, 9th step guarantees that unit. So if you have 400 pearls, you will walk away with that unit every time. In this game, the other thing to keep in mind is that dupes are no longer really needed, because this game kind of just, throws out acquisition stones non-stop. Every single month you can get about 2 acquisition stones, and then depending on other things, Ninja World Clash, or let's see, does Phantom Castle give out shards? I'm not sure, but pretty much, like, you can get 2 a month, right? And that's pretty straightforward. I don't know, can you still get 2 a month? No, because Ninja Road is over 1 month now. Like 4 or 5 weeks. But pretty much every time there's a new Ninja Road, you're getting 2 acquisition stones. 1 from the shop, 1 from just running through it. So pretty straightforward. And then, based on other things, you'll probably get 1 or 2 here and there. From events, ninja trials, anything of the sort. PvP, Ninja World Clash shop, yeah, so on and so forth. So because of that, you really only need 1 And assuming you're saving your stones for the big units like these, you don't need that many dupes. Having dupes is nice, it raises your luck. And sometimes you just need the dupe, right? You don't want to use the stones. On other units, on these units, surprisingly the best units are the ones that require the least amount of dupes because of the fact that you have stones. Now, going forth with that in mind, you have a limited amount of pearls. Let's say you have like 500 pearls, right? That's a good amount. What do you summon on? Well, do you have Naruto and Sasuke? If the answer is no, go for them. Why? Because they're just better. Naruto and Sasuke are units that are just broken. That's really it. They kind of stand on their own tier above everything else. And then Madara and Hashirama will come out after them, or come below them in terms of tier quality, how good they are. Why is that? Each of them both have a pretty strong weakness to their character. Madara's being that his first jutsu is single target, and damage-wise is not that high because he's a 3 and 6 chakra user. So in terms of how much damage he's doing for 6 chakra, it's immense, but it's not like the high numbers that we normally see. For example, like Madara's skill, but he will always do less damage than Jubito when it comes to nuking. And that's just how it is, right? So, it is what it is. Madara is still amazing. His 6 chakra jutsu does dumb amount of damage, AoE, full map, ignores everything in the goddamn game, and then his first jutsu is still really good. Has type, negates type disadvantage on his first jutsu for 3 chakra, and then, yeah, but that's the thing, right? It's still only single target, and then on top of that, the damage isn't as high because he's 3 and 6 chakra, but the damage itself is very good. Hashirama, on the other hand, what makes him worse, or not as good, is the fact that his first jutsu takes like, you need a hit, his first jutsu is a 4-hit count, meaning that unless you hit 5 people, no, I'm dumb, if you hit 4 people, you'll generate a chakra, but it requires you to hit 4 people, meaning that in PvP, he will never generate a chakra unless all of your other units, if you're in PvP, and you hit all 3 of their, of the enemy, you're doing 12 hits, so unless your units, like, unless they're comboing off, because this doesn't push you back either, keep that in mind, right? So you're not getting combination attacks twice, because sometimes it's easy to get multiple hits, because you'll hit a unit and you'll push it back slightly and then it'll combo again. Hashirama, like, needs both units to be in position to, both of your allied units, to be in position to also hit the enemy, and they'll need, like, multi-hits too on their attacks. They're almost never generating a chakra on PvP. And it didn't seem like that big of a deal at first to me, because I was running him on Ninja Road and every other map has like 16 units on it. So when I was doing it, it was like I was generating chakra non-stop, but it wasn't that, until I took him somewhere else into a different mission, I didn't realize that. And because of that, I'd have to unfortunately dock points off of Hashirama. Now, both of the final value units just don't have that issue. They're kind of broken, right? Pretty much, Naruto's vast range. Sasuke is like sort of vast range. It's a different shaped box. It hits a lot of things, but it's not technically vast range. And then they do dumb amounts of damage. They can nuke. Any boss is gonna die to them of the opposite element, or whatever element they're going for. So there's that, right? They're broken. So I would prioritize, and then on top of that, the buffs. They didn't even need to get buffs, but they did get buffed, and the buffs are super huge, especially for Sasuke. It put Sasuke over the top, right? He got damage buffs for 3 elements. He went from 25% against wisdom, skill, and bravery to 40% damage, which is huge, right? That is a huge buff. And a lot of people already, now the thing is, if you already own both, you don't need a summon for them. You don't need my opinion on that. If you have one and not the other, that's tricky, right? I would still try to summon on this banner if you don't have both. Because the next time you see, like, Sasuke's banner is probably going to come out again for his birthday. He'll be on the birthday banner, that's it. A lot of people have Naruto because they summon on Naruto's birthday banner. So if you're here just for Sasuke, it's worth it, right? If you're here trying to summon just for Sasuke, this is definitely worth your pearls. I already explained that, or I hope I explained, that these units are on separate banners, whereas Final Valley units are on the same banner. I probably didn't explain it because I was trying to record this video before and I didn't. It got messed up. But these units are on separate banners. That means you have to pick and choose. You're only getting one. The only, like, you see that this banner here has both of them on it, but this has no step summons. So I would just never recommend summoning on this ever. You gotta pick Madara or Hashirama. So on top of that, you're picking one or the other, whereas here you get a chance to get both, and you have a very good chance to get both here. Right, you have non-stop rate ups. Right, 1% for Sasuke here, 1% for Naruto, 1% for both, and then you have the guaranteed at the end. You have a 50-50 chance of getting them here, but you also have chances to get them throughout the time. That really sums up what I was trying to get at. These units are better. You only need one though. If you already have them, don't bother. I would go for Hashirama and Madara. These two are not too much different. The fact that you have to, like, you know, always go for one. We don't know what units are on their banner. Like over here it says that, you know, you're guaranteed one of the units. We don't know what units are on there. That might change things, but that's really it. In terms of here, I would say pick whoever you like more, but I would say Hashirama is just slightly better than Madara, but he's still below these two. That's really it for this video. The way I would rank it is that if you don't have either 100% summon or 100% summon on that banner, if you don't have one of them, I would still summon on them. If you have both already, you don't need dupes. Summon, save your pearls for Madara or Hashirama, and then on top of that, we're going to be having a Granny Cat shop as well. So it doesn't really matter. Like, Granny Cat shop should apply to both, and then you still have chances to summon them with a free multi. The first free multi is going to be for Blazing Bash, and then after that, after the next week will be Blazing Fest multis, and you can get you should be able to get the anniversary units and the New Year's units on that banner. But if not, you should 100% be able to get the New Year's unit, because on anniversary, the free multi summons gave us the anniversary units if we were lucky enough. That's really it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys think anything differently. You know, if you think you're gonna be, you know, what are you gonna summon on at the end of the day? Who do you want more? Because the thing is, Naruto and Sasuke are already out, and that lessens the hype for some people because they want the new units, even if they're not necessarily the best, which I can understand. I'll be summoning on Hashirama. Alright, I have 500 pearls. If I can pull Hashirama early by whatever chance, then I'll stop and I'll go to Madara. I have like 800 pearls in total between both of my accounts, but unfortunately, I mean, I could probably get one on one account, one on the, like, one on JP, one on global, but that's about it. I don't think I can get both on both accounts. So we'll see when the time comes. I'll definitely live stream it. And that's really it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful New Year's. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.